Hey Dylan, how you doing? Greetings from Canada, Toronto, Canada. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just a little upset though because we're not getting you on your tour. So when are you going to come out this way? Is what I'd like to know.
You know what? That's a great question. We need to call you and I need to call my booking agent and ask him what the deal is.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm with you. Canada's awesome. The fans are amazing, and we love every time we're there.
yeah. Well, we love you. I know we'll get you here eventually, so I'm not too concerned. But let's talk about you because talk about living your best life, my friend. My goodness, coming out of COVID, being back on tour, brand new album. I have to ask you, what is it like now, especially after COVID, to get on that stage and be in front of all your fans? I can't imagine how you feel.
Yeah, it's been great, especially after not doing anything for 15 or 16 months during the pandemic and then getting back at it. Um, you don't take anything for granted, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's you don't go, oh man, I'm tired. I wish I had a break. Like, nah, we're powering through. We're having a good year, but it's been good. We came out of the pandemic, went on tour with Luke Bryan, opening him direct support, which was awesome, and then
Yeah.
had a number one song with Nobody, and then this year, you playing festivals and having another number one this week with a new truck and gearing up to go on a headline tour this fall. Amen to that tour. It's a lot going on, but it's all great stuff, and I'm excited.
Oh, for sure. And yes, I was going to congratulate you on that because New Truck, of course, it just hit number one on the charts. And what do you think it is about that song that people are connecting with?
Yeah, I don't know. For me, what it was an up tempo song. It was a great melody, and it was a cool lyric. It's about a truck, but it's not. It's about a relationship and how that relationship went south. And
Right.
the guy gets the truck, and he's like, "Man, I gotta get a new truck to get this memory out of my brain." So expensive breakup for sure,
Yeah.
but sometimes you gotta do.
Hey, I hear you. I hear you for sure. But what I love about your new album and just country music in general, it has to come from truth. You guys just lay it all out there. You wear your hearts on your sleeves. There's no question about it. And the best songs, I think, come from truth. Where we get that with this album is that, tell me a little bit about the inspiration for writing some of the music for this one. And, what song maybe really, really connects with you the most?
Yeah, most of the songs connect with me. Obviously, I wanted it to be real to who I am and true to who I am, and I think we did that. But a song that I really love that I connect to is a song called "Tough" on this album. It's a dad talking to his son, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to be tough. Like you're gonna be tough. You got to when you fall, you get up. But
Yeah.
good luck being tough." When you fall in love with that girl. I've been there. I fell in love with the girl at 15 years old, and we're still together. And
Yeah.
now I've got kids, and I got a little boy, and I'm teaching him how to be tough. But just a special song. The song is, and I wish I wrote it, but I did not. But the songwriters just absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that because being a dad, being a husband, you're being out on the road. It's hard. It's hard to be away from your family. It's hard to, there's days when you're like, oh man, I want to get home. I want to see my family. How do they keep you humble, Dylan? When you look at it, and especially after all we've been through, they've got to be something that just keeps you going.
Yeah, I mean, I think the humbleness just comes. I have good parents. My parents raised me. They raised me right.
Yeah.
They're great. But two, it's like the older you get, I just realized, look, I mean, this is a cool life I get to live. I get to travel the country and play in front of thousands of people, but I'm no different than anybody else.
Yeah.
So uh, my family, my wife, my kids. I go out, I play my music, I play the shows. We have a great time, and I've got a rock star wife. She understands what I do, and when I come home, I just put everything back behind me, put my phone down, and
Yeah.
be daddy, be husband, and just live life normal.
Amazing, amazing. I know you come from a musical background in terms of your dad and who your dad played with. My God, your dad played with Freddie Fender. That's so cool.
Yeah. So my dad moved to town when he was in his early 20s to be an artist, and it's a tough industry to be in, and
Yeah.
that didn't work out for him, but he landed a gig singing background vocals and playing guitar for Freddie Fender, and he did that for I don't know how many years he did that, and then met my mom and just gave it all up. Said, you know
Yeah.
what, I'm gonna start a family. So I'm kind of glad he gave it up and started a family because it worked out pretty well for me, and
Yeah.
he's um he's living his dream now through me and my little brother. My little brother's my lead guitar player. So
Amazing.
my dad's
That's
yeah.
amazing. But Dylan, when did you know that that music was what you wanted to do with your life? Like, how do you make that decision? Because it's tough, right? Not everybody, millions of people go to Nashville or wherever and they're like, okay, I'm going to take a chance. But thank God, I mean, it worked for
Uh,
you, but it's a big decision.
yeah, I get asked that a lot, and I mean, honestly, because of my dad and being in music, I just grew up around music, and so there was never like, okay, what do I want to do with my life? I just remember from a real small age going, hey, a small kid going, hey, I'm gonna sing music when I get older. And
Yeah.
I never told myself I'd do anything different. So luckily it worked out because I didn't have a backup plan, didn't go to college, wasn't anything like I don't know what I would do if I wasn't doing this. There's nothing in this world I'm like, oh, I would go do that. Like, no, this is it.
Yeah. Do you have a career defining moment, something that really stands out for you? Somebody maybe who you played with, or just you just cannot believe, like, I cannot believe I'm doing this.
I mean, yeah, I think it was last year, going out and being direct support for Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
When I first moved to Nashville, I was, 19 years old. Luke was just hitting it. And so he was a huge role model to me. I would watch videos of Luke on YouTube, on stage, and just think to myself, my God, what an entertainer. Like I want to do that. And
Yeah.
so uh, being able to be out on tour with him last year and we're buddies now and hang out and do the deal. I mean, that was a moment where I'm like, holy crap. I was 19 years old watching this
Right.
guy wanting to do the same thing, and here I am opening for him. So it was cool.
Truly amazing. I think I see a guest mentorship in your future on American Idol. What do you think?
You know what? I would not turn it down, not one bit.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Well, listen, Dylan, thank you so much for your time this morning. Best of luck with the album. I know here in Canada, we're going to be buying it up. And then, now, of course, you're going to have to come do some tours here. Okay. You got to promise me that.
No worries. Don't you worry about that. We'll be
Okay,
back.
Dylan, take care. Have fun on tour. And best of luck again with the album. And I hope to see you in person soon sometime. Take care.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.